Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. The honorable person, my lecturer, Miss Sylvie, and all of my beloved friends. First of all, let's thank to the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Taala because of His blessing we are able to come here to join in this English meeting. Secondly, salawat and salam also delivered to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness into the brightness. The presentation today is about types of tourism in the city of Indonesia. Now, I will read one by one the agenda today. That are, the first session is opening, the second session is introduction, the third session is presentation, the fourth session is closing. Well, before we show our presentation, let me introduce our team. My name is Riza Azzahra as a moderator, Regita Aulia Sabila as the first presenter, my friend Arbyta Janah as the second presenter, Amelia Nitami as the third presenter, Nabila Tri Meilina as the fourth presenter, and last Salma Kinanti as the fifth presenter. And now let's open our meeting by saying Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you all. The next agenda is presentation session. For the first turn will be given by the first presenter. Please welcome Regita Aulia Sabila.
Okay, thank you, Tazkia, for the time. First tour, their adventure tourism. It's the free adventure Indonesia. Why I choose this tour? Because activity adventure Indonesia is one of the favorite destinations in Jakarta that is quite challenging for us and provides satisfaction. Activity is a four-wheel vehicle that can be used in all terrain, as well as toy bikes. From time to time, this vehicle becomes an option for outdoor adventure enthusiasts. Activity Adventure Indonesia new destination opened in February 2021 and become a favorite destination in Jakarta, with a track length of 600 meters. Various rides such as activity, airsoft gun, and archery. There is a second tour, cultural tourism. Taman Mini Indonesia Indah. Why I choose this tour? Because Taman Mini Indonesia Indah is as a cultural tourist destination that has many advantages, especially the cultural experience of 34 pavilions that are miniature archipelagos. This place become the main destination for tourists who visit Jakarta. There is a third tour, ecotourism, Iceland of a Thousand. Why I choose this tour? Because as one of the best natural tourism destinations in Jakarta, this destination provides facilities and a beautiful natural atmosphere. Pulau Seribu in the northern part of the capital city of DKI Jakarta is the one Iceland tour and big tourism in Jakarta. This beach tour is located in the Thousand Island cluster, Jakarta Bay, the administrative regency of the Thousand Islands, which stretches an area of 65 kilometers, starting from the coast of Jakarta to the northern part of the Java Sea, and also some of the islands in the Los Arades. There is further educational tourism. National Museum of Indonesia. Why I choose this tour? Because National Museum of Indonesia serves as an education center of a cultural nature and also as a place of recreation. The National Museum is one of Indonesia's proud museums that has reached hundreds of years old. The National Museum now also serves as an educational center of a cultural nature and also as a place of recreation. Leicester Gap Year Ocean Park. Why I choose this tour? Ocean Park is one of the favorite place holiday in Jakarta. This destination has a vacation concept by playing and learning botany in the open. Ancol Ocean Eco Park. This rich green location is former Jaya Ancol Golf Course. In this location, visitors can get to know more about the world of plants because there are than thousand years include some that are rare and rarely found. The trees include a variety of tropical plants, such as Trembacy mahogany, as well as some rare plant species. To facilitate visitors, each plant is given as information about that contain the name and general description of the tree. Okay, thank you. I'll return it into the moderator.
Okay, thank you Regita Aulia for your presentation. Next turn is for the second speaker, Arbyta Nurul Janah. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Tazkia. This time I will explain about tourism in Malang City. The first, adventure tourism is Kasembon rafting. Kasembon rafting offers tours that trigger adrenaline in the form of white water rafting. While playing, we can enjoy the natural beauty on the edge of the river. Uh, Second, cultural tourism is Museum Angkut. Museum Angkut presents a variety of ancient transportation tools such as tricycle, cars, and miniature ships. Museum Angkut has a collection of 300 of traditional to modern transportation. Uh, the third, Bunpring ecotourism. This tour offers views of the bamboo forest that surround the place. In addition, here there are rides that are visited by many visitors, namely motorboats and bicycles that surround the lake. For educational tourism, Jatim Park 2. Jatim Park 2 can provide education to children and even adults because the Wildlife Museum presents more than 200 species of preserved animals and ancient fossils imported from various countries. And the last, geosphere tourism is pro-fauna protecting forest and wildlife. This volunteer program is carried out in the forest. The volunteer will gain knowledge in the field of research related to forest and wildlife. This program can be done for people who are ready to work in the field and are social or unfair. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Arbyta, for your presentation. Next turn is for the third speaker, Amelia Nitami. The time is yours.
Thank you, Tazkia, for the time. Now, I want to explain about tourism destination in Bandung. First, there is adventure tourism. That is rafting Bandung Gravity Adventure. Rafting Bandung Gravity Adventure is included in the category of adventure tourism because there are activities that involve exploration or trips that contain risk and physical activities with nature. One of the activities in this tourist destination is rafting. Second, there is cultural tourism like Saung Angklung Ujo. Saung Angklung Ujo is included in the category of cultural tourism because there are angklung attraction, which is a typical art of the city of Bandung, who have been created by local community and have been passed down from generation to generation. Third, there is ecotourism. Situ Patengang. Situ Patengang is included in the ecotourism category because it contains a flora and fauna conservation area such as puspa trees, saninten trees, rare primates like surili, and there is habitat for tilapia, goldfish, and taus. Fourth is educational tourism like Bandung Geology Museum. Bandung Geology Museum is included in edutourism. This museum has become an educational study tour for school children that has collection of fossils, rocks, and minerals. In these historical museums, People can also learn about natural disaster, use resources, process energy, and study the earth. And the last one, there is gap year tourism. The example of gap year tourism is internship at restaurant Ponyo Bandung. Internship at restaurant is included in gap year tourism because this activity commonly fulfill free time during the holidays between high school and college, or after graduating from college and before entry into graduate school to increase knowledge. Thank you for the attention. I will return to the moderator.
Okay, thank you Amelia Nitami for the present. Next turn is for the fourth speaker, Nabila Tri Meilina. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Tazkia, as moderator. Now I will explain 5 types of tourism in Bali. Next. The first is adventure tourism in Bali Adesi Submarine. The location in Labuhan Amuk Beach, Antiga Village, Karangasem District, Bali. Bali Adesi Submarine is included in adventure tourism because it offers tourist attraction in the form of adventure on the high seas using a submarine with a depth of 35 until 90 meters below sea level. The atmosphere of it is very beautiful because we can see the beautiful charm of the underwater world, like professional divers, so that Odyssey submarine can present a different, unique, and interesting sensation. The Odyssey submarine is technologically advanced, doesn't use oil, but use battery power so that it is safe for the environment, especially for marine life. In an emergency, the ship can float to the surface quickly. So adventure tourism is highly recommended because it is very safe and attracts attraction is enjoying the beauty of nature. The second is culture tourism in Penglipuran Bali Village. The location in Kubu Village, Pangli District, Bali. Penglipuran Bali Village is included in culture tourism because Penglipuran Bali Village offers tourist attraction in the form of lifestyle by showing the authentic Balinese atmosphere. Okay, the third tourism is ecotourism in Mangrove Forest, Bali, Kano Ecotour. The location in Tuban Village, Bali. Mangrove Forest, Bali, Kano Ecotour is included in ecotourism because it offers cool and unique tourist attraction by surrounding the mangrove forest using canoes so that it will unfold the surrounding area. In addition, Mangrove Forest Bali Kano Ecotourism also offer knowledge about the mangrove ecosystem, including its flora and fauna, so that apart from enjoying the beauty of nature without destroying it, we can also find out how the ecosystem contained therein. So the third is educational tourism in Bajra Sandi Monument. The location in Jalan Puputan, Renon, dan Pasar Bali. The Bajra Sandi Monument is included in educational tourism because it offers tourist attraction in the form of knowledge about the people's struggle with a sense of patriotism in the struggle to uphold the right of the nation, especially Bali, in expelling nationalism. The Bajra Sandi Monument present beauty, display artistic values with local wisdom, and it take with historical values. The Bajra Sandi Monument has built with the meaning of Hindu philosophy and is also a symbol of the independence of the Republic of Indonesia on 17th of August 1945. When entering the building area on the ground floor, visitor can see the historical photos containing the struggle of the people. On the second floor, visitors can see a panoramic view in Balinese life from prehistoric time, kingdoms, colonialism, and wars to independence. The floor of this monument is used as a 3D photo recreation area known as the I Am Bali Museum. And the last, caviar tourism in Bali Dilexia Foundation in Buleleng, Bali. Bali Dilexia Foundation is included in the caviar tourism because it offers tourist attraction in the form of voluntary or excellent volunteers in coral reef restoration. So, apart from being able to travel in Bali during the gap year, We can also contribute in helping the development of the tourist area by becoming a volunteer. The coverage of coral reef restoration activities is claimed to be 17% in diving activities, where volunteers are focused on cleaning and cultivating coral reef spots that are often the destination of divers are the location of the Lupina Reef, Menjangan Island, and the Tulamben Seaport. Volunteers are so assigned to pick up coral fragments that will later be recultured so that they have the chance to survive through the city. Maybe enough. Thank you. Thank you, Tazkia.
Okay, thank you Nabila Tri Meilina for your presentation. And the last turn is for the fifth speaker, Salma Kinanti. The time is yours.
Okay, Tazkia, Riza, Azzahra, thank you for the time. I will explain about tourism in Lombok. Okay, the first adventure tourism, savor the mesmerizing Sagara Anak. Trek to the Georgian-shaped crater lake Sagara Anak, nestled in the magnificent Mount Rinjani. Be overwhelmed by the calmness of the lake's blue color that makes it resemble a sea. Catch fish, learn about the spiritual importance of the lake, and admire the dreamy sunset view. Mentigi Beach from ecotourism. Mentigi Beach is located before Nara Bay. It is marked by the Mentigi Bay Resorts. It's an egg-shaped villa on a hill, or some call it the house of Teltabis. This beach has not become a major tourist destination in North Lombok, but who would have thought that in its waters there are coral reefs that are still pretty good. About 95% of the coral reefs here are hard corals. I only found a few soft ones, maybe because there are big waves here, so the soft corals can thrive. As for the fish, there are not too many here. There are only a few small fish playing hide and seek behind the reef. Next, educational tourism, unram farming. It was built on an area of 4 hectares right behind the Narmada Lobar, one public high school. It is known the land belongs to the Faculty of Agriculture Anram. Iwan, as the manager of Anram farming, explained that the land is usually used practicum laboratory. He said Anram farming is also a recreational location for local residents. Not only that, Anram farming is used as an educational location for Anram students and their wider community. Next, Tetebatu Village. Tetebatu tourism village for gap year tourism. Tetebatu Village is located in secure district East Lombok Regency, which is located at the southern foot of Mount Rinjani. The village, which is about 44 kilometers from Mataram city, has a unique natural scenery of Lombok Island with a charming atmosphere of rice fields and mountains. In addition, various facilities are also available in the village, such as homestays, restaurants, and horticultural plantations, the result of which are suitable as souvenirs. And the last one is cultural tourism. Learn to weave fabrics in Sukarara village. Learn to weave fabrics in Sukarara village can be one of the cultural tours in Lombok. In addition to traveling, we can also learn how to process of making songket or weaving without a machine. Because we can find women weaving in front of their homes. Usually, these women follow a hereditary tradition, which is a requirement for marriage.
Okay, thank you for all of the presenter. Finally, we are come to the last agenda. I would like to say thank you again for all of presenter who has give us the new knowledge about the type of tourism in Indonesia city. We all know that Indonesia has a lot of natural beauty and tourism for various regions. What we present is only a small part of the diversity and uniqueness of the tourism in Indonesia. Therefore, we are proud to be in Indonesian. Hopefully, the presentation will give benefit for us. Sorry for our mistake at the presentation. Thank you for your attention. See you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.